สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Creating Magic with Rotary, a monthly live talk that dives into the inspiring world of Rotary service projects. We are simultaneously streaming on Sutishay Live, Mojo Club, and Rotary channels in 7 Southeast Asia countries or cities. My name is Supan, Wiboonma, your moderator. Supporting me on the production is Coach Ben from Sutishay Live Mojo Club. Today, we have the distinct honor of exploring the remarkable journey of Rotary in the Kingdom of Cambodia, a nation of renown for its rich cultural heritage and remarkable resilience. We are honored to welcome 3 esteemed guests who will share their invaluable insights on Rotary's contributions to Cambodian society. So let us welcome our first and foremost guest, Her Excellency Sambo Samphors, Deputy Secretary of State, the Ministry of Interior of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Hi, Your Excellency.
Yes, good afternoon. Nice meeting
Good
you today.
afternoon. Thank you. Mr. Jason Lim, Chair of Rotary Inter-Country Committee ASEAN.
Sawadee krap. Good afternoon, everyone.
Last but not least, Mr. Chhuon Serey Vichet, President of Phnom Penh Central Rotary Club. Hi, Vichet.
Good afternoon from Cambodia. Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Hello, PDG. Hello, AG. Hello, Excellency support. Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Great. Hello. This promises to be a late afternoon of inspiration, connection, and learning about the power of service. Let's begin. Your Excellency, it's a truly an honor to have you join our conversation today. I'd like to explore the relationship between the government and service organizations in the Kingdom of Cambodia. So, from the government's viewpoint, what role do organizations like Rotary play in Cambodia's national development?
Well, I think first and foremost, we have to recognize the strategies that the Ministry of Interior currently is focusing on. And that is the core values that we then connect with the Rotary initiatives. I'd probably like to break that a bit in terms of the strategies that the Ministry of Interior is focusing. We have the first of all is the strengthening in the subnational administrations and institutions. And then the second part is about strengthening peace, political stability, national securities, orders and social securities. And the third focus area for the ministry is the improving prevention management. And strategy number 4 is the institutional and human resources development. Strategy number 5, promotion of the public service in the Ministry of Interior. And last but not least is the 6th strategy is digital technology works. As I go through all of the strategies we have within the Ministry of Interior, I can also recognize that Rotary is focusing on, which I have observed so far is focusing on education, health, as well as the infrastructures. So with these considerations, with the works that the Rotary as well as focus that the ministry has, in my opinions, in this area, I believe that we can together work focusing on improving the education systems. We can collaborate together in looking into the space of enhancing the coordination mechanisms where playing a role from the Ministry of Interior, working with the initiatives that the Rotary have. So I think in the short, it's that area.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, however, we see similarity or common area where you and Rotary are focusing on. However, I think we have some problem with the connection. We'll find out what happens. We will find out. Well, meanwhile, let me ask the next question. Could you please share example of successful collaborations between the Cambodian government and Rotary that have made meaningful impact?
On this area, I will reflect back in the sessions that I have had and also observed and seen shares during one of the sessions that I attended. The Rotary Global Networks is huge, and you have brought in investors, and the investor themselves has also engaged in the social network. I have seen some have built schools. We also bring in the clean waters as well as a number of hygiene factor. Mhm.
All right, Your Excellency, looking forward to the future, what's the vision does the government have for Cambodia's development, and how can international service organizations like Rotary contribute to achieving national goals?
Before we go into that, I think there's a lot of players in the how we can look at the futures between the government, specifically within the space of the Ministry of Interior, where the government of Cambodia views collaboration with Rotary is as part of a broader commitment to foster the public and private sectors and as well as partnerships to enhance the community resilience. And it also aligned with the government's strategies, which I'd like to also rephrase on this area, where the institutional reforms and strengthening human capacities is one of our key priorities, which is also part of what Rotary has been developing. And the second thing is in terms of economic diversification and competitiveness enhancement, where we improve the human resources and better efficiencies. And this is also is what Rotary can also provide is the numbers of members who are the numbers of the countries as well as in a wider kind of world network. And then the third is the development of the private sector's employment. So having notaries coming in, we believe that the work that you put is not only just that, you also bring in the business where we can then further enhance in the private sector area in terms of the employment. And then the resilience, Pentagon strategies for the Cambodia government is the resilient, sustainable, and inclusive development, which we enhance the effectiveness of rules and justice systems. I'm not sure if my if you guys can hear me properly. I seem to hear some echoes coming out from this call.
Yes, we have been facing with the echoes throughout their conversation. Maybe would you like to try log out and then log in again?
Sure. Let me do that and come back. Yeah.
Right. See you again
See you soon.
soon. Meanwhile, Mr. Jason Lim,
Yes.
you are the leader at the regional level. What do you think, from the government's viewpoint, what role do organizations like Rotary play in Cambodia's national development?
This is a very good question. Okay. Of course, I would say that Rotary is a well-known organization in the world. Many governments in this world will prefer to work with an organization which is concentrating on accountability, sustainability, and transparency. Which Rotary, we actually are a perfect match between the local government and the NGO. Of course, in every country, there are challenges. With the program of scale from Rotary Foundation, it really can work not only in one country, but also in ASEAN. Yes. However, that really depends on how the local Rotarians is going to provide information and work closely with the local government. If not, it would not meet the country goals.
Wow. When you talked about ASEAN, how many countries are Rotary's presence
Okay, very good question. And our very good questions. Every one of us know there are 10 countries in ASEAN.
Uh-huh.
And all the 10 countries, we have Rotary clubs. So that is the reason why we have also chartered the Rotary ASEAN in the country communities, just to cooperate with one another to achieve the country goals and also Rotary goals.
Wow. Wow, wow, very interesting. Could you share some example of successful collaborations between Cambodian government and Rotary that have made meaningful impact?
For Cambodian government, as you know, in any country, if there's no support from the government, none of the projects can be implemented. So with that, the Cambodian government has been very supportive. And in actual fact, we are also working closely with the Cambodian government, and we have registered Rotary as an official NGO in Cambodia. So that is a big help. That is really a big help. And not only the central government, we are also working with the state or province government. That is another very important collaborations between Rotary and the government. To quote you an example, in last year, which is 2024, I have invited one of the Taiwan districts to do a dental and medical mission in Kampong Cham province. For that particular mission and projects, we are actually targeting about 5,000 villagers. And the total project value is $400,000, including the donations of medical equipment and the ambulance. So is that impactful to the country?
I see. That's how the collaboration starts, yeah?
Yes.
What challenges and opportunities do you see for Rotary's work in Cambodia today?
Another good and tough questions. Challenges are everywhere. Challenges are everywhere. The first challenges that we face is actually the lack of Rotary awareness in the country, right? And of course, the Rotary clubs in Cambodia are also facing several challenges as they work to make a positive impact in the country. This includes health and sanitation. In many rural areas, there are lack of clean waters, proper sanitation, which Rotary clubs are addressing through projects like building toilets and washroom. Education. A significant numbers of children in Cambodia do not attend schools due to financial constraints or needs to work in agriculture. Healthcare access. Cambodia has a low doctor to population ratio, making healthcare access a critical issue. Rotary Club has supported initiatives like cataract surgery and also providing eyes glasses to improve healthcare. And of course, the sluggish global economy is also another challenge. So we have to create more awareness, gather more resources globally to address the challenge. And although there are quite a numbers of enterprises in a country that is joining Rotary work, but they are actually disseminating the information in their names. So local clubs in Cambodia have many works to be done, and they have to create the awareness on the impact that Rotary has actually created. So that I will have to leave it to the local Rotarians.
Kingdom of Cambodia. Can you briefly tell us about the history? Like when was the first Rotary Club established and how has it evolved over time? Governor, Mr. Jason?
History of Rotary. In actual fact, Rotary has been established or chartered in Cambodia since 1957, and it was terminated in the year 1977. This is due to political unrest and military campaigns in Southeast Asia during the 70s. Thereafter, she was readmitted in 1995 by the invitation of the Cambodian government in June 1994 to Rotary International. And to date, we have only 9 clubs with 189 members. There is still plenty of rooms for membership growth and development within the countries.
Then I would need to ask the vision, your vision, when you look upon the growth and the development of Rotary clubs in Cambodia. What is in your mind?
It is a tough empirical question. It's really a tough empirical question. I always talk to the local Rotarians or members of Rotary. Rotary will not grow if the local people do not work. It all depends on the local Rotarians. We have a vision to unite people to create lasting change. If the people of Cambodia is sitting down and only waiting to receive, nothing will happen. But I'm glad that many Cambodians has actually worked very hard to develop Rotary in Cambodia, not for themselves, not for the glory, but just for the help and promoting a better life for the less privileged. Thank you, Rotarians in Cambodia.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Jason, for sharing such a comprehensive perspective. Now, while we are waiting for Her Excellency to join, we'll switch to Mr. Chhuon Serey Vichet, President of the Phnom Penh Capital, Phnom Penh Central Rotary Club, who will share his experience on a local leader. As a local leader, Vichet, thank you for joining us. To get started, may I ask what year was your Rotary Club founded in the Kingdom of Cambodia?
Well, just like PDG Jason has mentioned earlier, so I don't need to reiterate when it was found again. But I talk about one of my experience. In 1999, when I was working for Toyota, I met a client that visit our showroom, and he asked me to do quotation, and the quotation addressed to Rotary International. So in that time, I have known this name. I have known this name. And 4 years ago, during our past president term, he invited me to visit the club, and I immediately joined the club. So in the course of the activity that Rotary has been doing in Cambodia, and I have checked before I joined the meeting, then it's no doubt, I don't have any hesitation to join the Rotary. And then I'm so happy, it come to my own perspective that I like to serve people. I like to be an active people in the society. So that's it. I'm so happy. Currently, Rotary Club of Phnom Penh Central is already have a 6 year now. We have 6 year now.
6 years.
Yeah, we are the biggest club in the kingdom, and we are also the most active club in the kingdom also. So we are so proud. And during this term, we already recruit like 9 more members now. So and two more to get in. So I'm so happy.
Wow.
I'm so happy. Yeah.
Interesting, very interesting.
Yeah, which means that what we have been doing now, it gives us a great consequence, right? So there always a cost that we have something like this, and we also
Wow.
happy like our club member participate our activity more and more. Yeah, that about
We'll come back to that. But before
yes.
that, from your perspective, how has Rotary impacted your local community? Could you share some personal experiences,
Yeah,
Vichet?
a lot, a lot. Through considering me as one of the member, and I participate a lot in our social services, and many of many friends of mine that have known the Rotary because of this. Now they're contacting me. They're contacting me to seek for some more sponsorship, like looking for the global grant, looking for some club support. Yeah, we are doing. We are doing. We are so like so blessed and so glad that this year the awareness of the Rotary in Cambodia is getting better and better. Of course, we are also officially recognized by the Ministry of Interior as an organization in Cambodia. Yeah. So at the same time, yeah.
I understand you have some photos to show us on your service works. Can Coach Ben please show some of these photos and maybe you would like to
Yeah, this
explain a
one
little
just
bit
we have done last month. We have done last
last
month
month?
to the orphans care and training organization in Kampong Speu province. We donated 1 ton of rice,
Ooh.
water, the noodle, the food supplies, and also study supply, including some some stuff for play for the kids to play. So they feel blessed. And my message to them is everyone can be a good people. Okay, everyone could be an active people. Example, just obey the traffic law. Just obey the traffic law. We already participate to promote a good activity in the society. You don't need to pay money, just participate your time. That's it. And like this one in the picture, we donate the wheelchairs to the disabled people uh, in Kampong Chenang province. Yeah, we did it in October last year. Yeah. So every month at least we have done one social services, and this is one only our club, and we don't talk about the other club, and also we don't talk about the Rotary club also. So I believe that now Rotary have been recognized more and more. So glad. Yeah. Some of the our one of the our challenge. Uh, in addition to the challenge addressed by PDG Jason, people join our club. Normally, they expect that this is the business club, that they could earn something. But here, they normally they think that they come to pay, but actually not. We pay for happiness. We do for happiness. So I turn their mind.
Ah,
Even every time, every month we have a meeting. I say that just give one meal together one a month. That's once a month meal together. That's it. Don't think that this is to come to for a meeting. Don't think to come to provide the IOU. Don't think that. Just 1 month for dinner together. Address your challenges. And then we do, yeah, we're happy. Yeah. And that's why I lead I lead the club as the brother and sister. I consider everyone as the brother and sister. And we share challenges. We improve our communication through our club member, and also we create a link, a tie like this director we're in charge of like 5 members. They take care of 5 members. This director will take care of another 5 members to build a better communication in within the clubs. Yeah, that's I'm very happy. And every month we are doing the social service for water society.
uh-huh. Would you like to explain more on the photos? That we have a lot more to present, Coach Ben?
Yeah, this one
Was that a
is
flood or?
our activity in July. In
Uh-huh.
August, sorry, in August last year, we planted a mangrove tree
Oh,
in Kampot province, the coastal zone,
oh,
and we already did twice last year. We already did
uh-huh,
twice. Yeah, so we did one in
uh-huh.
May, one in August, and this year we will do again in May. Yeah, we will do again in May also, but we change the location that we gonna plant a tree, and
All
everyone
right.
excited. Everyone excited, and everyone after the social service, everyone commit to come again. That's
Mm-hmm.
the beauty of our social service.
Great. Oh, well, hold on. We'll come back to you for more
Sure.
addresses on your projects. Welcome back, Your Excellency.
You're
Thank you
muted.
for rejoining.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. And apologies for the technical errors and,
Yeah.
interrupting. I hope it doesn't take much time.
Ah,
And thank you for kind of
great.
stepping.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds much better now. Would you like to carry on with sharing with us the vision the government have for Cambodia's development, and how can international service organization like Rotary can contribute to achieving national goals?
I think probably I just have to recap in terms of the questions one more times, because there's a visions from the government and then there is a visions from the Ministry of Interior, and each of
Uh-huh.
it phased, because this is a 7 mandates, which is a term for 5 years, and we are already 1 year in. Technically, we're still in the phase one, and the phase ones, in terms of the Ministry of Interiors, I have already mentioned there were a subnational administrations. This is a core focus and priorities for the Ministry of Interior. And then if you're focusing and looking at the Pentagon strategies of the governments and looking at a more holistic view, you would see the human capacity development. And you also will be seeing looking at the economic diversification, and then you're looking at the development of the private sector's employment, and number four is looking at the resilient skills and inclusive development, and the fifth is looking at the digital economic and societies. How it is from the ministry or from the government perspective, what we can looking at how we collaborate and support one another with the Rotary. Um, would be on the policies and financial supports, because
Uh-huh.
we are looking at by financial incentives as well as the taxable assistance for the projects that align with the national priorities, which I have earlier mentioned. And then
Mm-hmm.
so that would probably including the allocation of funds as well as offering tax incentives or facilitating the public or private partnerships that foster the impact of the road to humanitarian initiatives, which which I said earlier kind of shows. And this would create a more conducive environment where the non-governmental organizations as well as the community groups can operate effectively. And the second items, which in terms of the governments as well as the Rotaries can more like the strategic views and collaborations, is in terms of the capacity buildings and trainings. The governments recognize that the capacity is one of the essentials for a sustainable development in the government. And in this regards, we can work with Rotary organizations like to join some training sessions or workshops or community forums that empower more local leaders and community members. So that's another area that we're looking at. And other part is ensuring some inclusive participations, that the government is committed to fostering an inclusive society that leaves no one behind. In this regards, it means that working closely with Rotary, we can ensure that the community projects that designs to reach all segments in terms of the society. In Rotary initiative that I have seen so far is involving the educations, healthcare, and also economic empowerment, which all of these are vital to our society, inequalities, and also building more resilience and inclusion for people. So so that's kind of what I see, and also you. What I also would like to see more in the future, which means the governments as well as the Rotary, is to deepen our partnerships or mutual empowerment. Where I could see some of the establishment of dedicated liaison officers in the Ministry of Interior working closely with Rotaries, then probably together launching any initiative that we believe would help. Just like mentions, Ministry of Interiors work very close in direct with the people, and we have extensive rounds or networks in the 25 provinces and more into the commune, where we would be able to identify which one is which country, which province or district or area is more needed in terms of the education, and certain other area would require or need it more on health, and also more the other areas who are able to more depending on the capability of building for more the leaders building programs. So again, I just like to mention that Rotary is huge. Rotary has like 3,500 kind of clubs, and then so you also have millions of members, 1.22 million members in your network.
1.4. Yeah.
Yeah, 1.4 now. Apologies for downgrading the number, but yes, 1.4 million members in your hands, and the governments will see this, that we can, foster and the cross borders kind of networks to bringing in the expertise from different areas as well as from other country. And then from the government's perspective, from angles, we would also be able to strengthen the awareness and community engagements with a lot of other stakeholders. So I would probably just recap that at these 4 items that I believe that the governments, and specifically in the Ministry of Interior's levels, would be able to engage and work together with the Rotary.
Wow. On a more personal note, Your Excellency, Rotary put an emphasis on women leadership. What is your point of view as a leader in the government and being a female? Is there any challenge?
I can totally share that often enough, I'm in charge of the foreign affair as well as the law, and often enough that every time I travel to an overseas engagement where we go and sign the cooperations between Ministry of Administration in different countries, I often would be the only ladies in the room. So that is the one that we have recognized. And in terms of thank you. And in terms of the numbers of leaders in the Ministry of Interiors, we have approximately 10 in the secretariat levels and another probably like 5 in the undersecretary levels. So this can give you a kind of an understanding how low the numbers in terms of the women leadership in the ministry. Nevertheless, we currently, since the 7 mandates, and it's been 1 year, be able to bring the percentage of women in the leadership roles to 8%, and we hope to bring that numbers up to higher numbers by the end of our mandates. And myself is also thank you. And myself is also the members of the gender committee in the government, where we work together in the numbers of the director generals to increase and also to understand the challenge and how we can bring more women into their work field. And another good note, we just celebrated the Women's Days on the 8th, and our ministers has already taken certain notes where we wished for the women to be able to work and fully be able to be there, and we would looking into making a nursery available, and also provided nannies during working hours for mothers. Also, is a women's in their work and their jobs to be able to do their works in peace. So that these are the
Wow.
good things. Hope to see more women coming into the government field. Yeah.
That's fascinating. I appreciated how you highlighted the complementary relationship between the government initiatives and Rotary's works. You also elaborated being a lady leadership and you're working a lot to progress more. For this, I would like to invite Mr. Jason Lim, who already talked about regional role of Rotary. Would you like to exchange some view with Her Excellency?
Well, I'm glad. Today I'm really glad because in actual fact we do not have a chance to actually communicate in this way with the local Cambodian government. I have seen some common synergy between the organization and the local government. We are talking about innovation. We are talking about continuity, and we are talking about partnership. In any organization, for a sustainable growth, we really need to partner with the local government. Without the local government support, the organization would not be sustainable. And I'm also glad, just now I overheard Her Excellency Sambo's a vision is to have to open up in the various provinces in Cambodia. If I'm not wrong, there are 25 provinces in Cambodia. And I really wish it is always my dream to see at least two clubs of Rotary in each and every province. Not because we want glory, it is because the country is big. And if all the clubs are in Phnom Penh and the traveling times do not make sense to us. So if every province we have a Rotary club or two Rotary club, we can the action can be faster and we can help more people. This is what I say. And I'm also very glad that Her Excellency has actually mentioned to organize a webinar to create awareness. This is where Rotary is lacking. In the country, many people do not know much about Rotary. All right. So if the governments can work with us together, we can actually create a solid awareness. And all of us would join resources. I can get resources from ASEAN, from US, from Europe, and we can together create a lasting change. And I hope my next trip to Cambodia, we can sit down together. We can make up a work plan for a sustainable growth. It is for the good of the Cambodia people.
Wow, great. Thank you. Yeah, I would like to join that trip too. Thank you, Mr. Jason, for sharing such a comprehensive perspective. Back to you, Vichet. You were talking about projects you were promoting in your location and challenges that you have experienced. In front of Her Excellency, would you like to sort of pave some vision on youth involvement in Rotary and what does the future of Rotary in Cambodia look like, particularly for the youth?
Yes. Besides what I have mentioned on our project earlier in the live stream, I picked a real point that PDG Jason mentioned earlier. Our challenge is the distance. You know, I got the request for sponsorship on the hygiene project from Poi Pat, which is like 500 kilometers from Phnom Penh. And we are here. Of course, we are member of the Rotary. We're supposed to be there, but everyone is very busy for their own business. And we could not, until now, we could not have a time enough to go together to visit for their request, and then to bring back to our board of directors to study on how we could supply our sponsorship to them on the hygiene project to the primary school of Wat Thmai in Poi Pat. You know, if the Rotary Club exists in the Banteay Meanchey province, which is their local area, they could spend time easier. You know, they could spend time easier. That one of the main challenge on the distance. Second challenge, we appeal for some volunteer jobs, but the awareness of the Rotary to the youth is limited now, and it's so glad that we have met our High Excellency Samphors that could hear our voice, that we are thinking for more support to bring the awareness to another height for Cambodia, so that the youth, Cambodian youth, could join us more. Yeah, now Cambodian youth join, you know, the youth union. They have done great job. I'm so impressed with the youth in this era, you know, in this term. It's more active than mine when I was in teenager. You know, I'm so blessed. I'm so happy to see the such a youth in this generation. But unfortunately, they have not been aware of the Rotary good enough. So when we appeal for a volunteer, we could not get enough participation. That's it. That's a big challenge. We don't have challenge much on the support. You know, most of our social service, we only appeal the sponsorship through our club member only. Mostly, I would say mostly. I don't even get much from across the club. Normally, we could get a sponsorship from club member, our friend networks within the club members. We could get a sponsorship or donation from the across the club. We could get it from our sister club or brother club, or from our district, from our zone and global grant. But most of my social service that I have done, I think now already 8 years, 8 months. We've been doing only using our own cash from our club member mostly, and we still have more than $10,000 now to do more, you know. So but about time and participation, yeah, that's the main challenge of my term. Yeah, that's it.
Is there a Rotary club in the Kingdom of Cambodia?
There are, and in my term, I've been connecting actively with 2 Rotary club. The Rotary Club of the Phnom Penh Central, because we are the sponsor club to the Rotary Club, and another club is the Rotary Club of Phnom Penh Metro. So these 2 Rotary club, I'm working very close with them. Even in 29 December last year, we did the blood donation. We participate all together. We participate like almost 40 people, but we could donate blood only, I think 35 blood only, you know. So this is good. And we need more such an activity.
As we heard that there's altogether approximately 100 members in all Rotary clubs in the Kingdom of Cambodia. Of course, you are working with the quantity side, but on the quality side, what have been your secret sauce in successfully engaging your club members to unite and contribute tirelessly?
Since I take over the presidentship of the Rotary Club of Phnom Penh Central in 1st of July last year, I built a club as the family. As I mentioned earlier, I build a club as a family. So our club member is our brother and sisters. And what the mean of the family is love. Like just like no, everyone say no else, no nowhere else more than home, right? Just like home sweet home. So coming to the club is just like home. Provide care, provide love. Uh, that's why we encourage a lot. And I initiate the idea of a first day of love. Every first day of the each month, everyone need to send their picture of love with their spouse, with their children, with their family, parent, whoever they love. Send the picture of love. And then we make it the first day of love after one of the campaign. And this campaign build the love within the heart, burn the heart, to make more love. And we just last month we just did the family trip of the Rotary Club, our club, that we have not done for 3 years already. And then this one, what I appeal for them is, for their participation is, we already care to the society. It's time for us to care for our own family. So make a family trip together. Yeah. So we have a time. We have, of course, I have my own motto to our club member. That first is family. Second, of course, business. If you don't have business, probably I don't have some, to support the Rotary, right? Second, business, and third is Rotary. Yeah, that's it. So we have done a lot of the social services to the society through Rotary. So we build a love for our own family. We build peace in our family. That's what we have been doing so far. That engage our members to be in, and even not even engage our members. We also recruit a lot of members. I think my term we have already 8-9 new and 2 more few, at least 10 new members to our club during my term. So that I love. You see the picture that we have shown here. That we provide the cleaning hut to the Saan Phnom, Hun Sen Saan Phnom Primary School in Kandal Province. And everyone, our member, they don't have time to join a meeting, but they have time to join social service. So that's happy. That's happy. You see?
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing, Vichet. Your Excellency, in addition to what you've already described earlier, could you share any insights into the work of the Rotary Club? Perhaps Phnom Penh Rotary Club, to be specific?
Insights in terms of what I have participated, or just to clarify the questions?
Both. What once you have observed or you have been able to participate?
To that note, I'm a bit, I'm sorry that my participation probably not as much as I would like to be, but I think to the limited numbers of times that I have participated with the Rotaries, I have observed that the communities, people that comes to the meeting as well as to the sessions that we together has done is as one. That's the first things. And I also have made this remark in the session that we've had last times, is that I can see that we acknowledge and recognize each individuals as we are. And it's not about how much you contribute. Your time is also being valued for being there. So these are the values and core values that I have observed in the Rotary, and I believe, and again hoping that we can join the works in sharing this love that Mojo has earlier mentioned. We share the love back to the people after we have done the work and doing the business. We have earned and all of that. We give back to the societies, and from the government's role is what I can contribute is to engage and collaborate in each of the provinces that you might be interested in, and I can further strengthen the awareness, which you have been also discussed earlier, to let people know more about what Rotary is. And obviously the provinces that Ministry of Interior is core or is the foundations or in charge of is the Prevang, Badambong and Buntim and Jay. So if you have any footprint that you wish to, I'm happy to further looking at this opportunity together with Vichet as well as Jason's.
Yeah, what an incredible session. A heartfelt thank you to our distinguished speakers, Her Excellency Sambo Samphor, Mr. Jason Lim, and Mr. Chhuon Serey Vichet for sharing your knowledge, experiences, and visions for the future. Before we wrap up, could each of you please share one key takeaway you would like the audience to remember? Starting first with Mr. Jason Lim.
Okay, so very good session. The takeaway is collaborations and teamwork. If we don't work together, then nothing will happen. So if we work together, something will happen. So if we want to see something happen, of course, we need to have innovation. We have continuity and partnership. Work hard. Let's work hard together, and together we'll create lasting change.
Thank you. One key takeaway, Your Excellency?
Mine, half of it is what Jason has mentioned earlier, is the collaborations, and second is the awareness. So I hope that we can collaborate together to raise the awareness that we can give back to the society through Rotary.
Thank you. Wow. What about you, President Vichet?
Yes, thank you. My message to take away is for my Cambodian fellows, they have born in this country. They have learned, study in this country. We have earned and built our own reputation from this country. We need to pay back to this country. That's it. Thank you.
Paying back. Paying back. Thank you. That's the key word. Thank you, all amazing guests. Thank you, dear viewers, for joining us live on tape. Thank you, Coach Ben, for wonderful live talk production support. Remember, we welcome comments or questions on all social media channels and we'll try best to get back to you. Visit us at Facebook page Creating Magic with Rotary to connect with us for our next episode on Sunday, April 13. And if you're interested in being involved in Rotary service projects or want to know more about Rotary, Google search or visit any Rotary club near you or just visit Rotary website, World Wide Web Rotary.org as appeared on the screen. World has changed. Watch us at any time, from anywhere and on any device. See you next time. Goodbye. Take care. Goodbye, everybody.